This presentation is about instructional strategies we can use to build vocabulary. Vocabulary develops in two ways, directly and indirectly. In an indirect way, students develop vocabulary by being immersed in a word-rich environment, which is evidenced by the presence of word walls, charts, graphs, labels, poems, songs, and stories, listening centers, and classroom libraries. Within this environment, a teacher can employ some signature moves to promote oral language development. For example, the teacher can plan to create opportunities for purposeful talk. Structured techniques like think, pair, share, or literature circles can be used to support this goal. In addition, a teacher or peer can model use of rich and interesting language. Such modeling works best when the speaker is clear and specific in their word choices and uses interesting words. Sometimes classroom communities refer to these words as spicy words, juicy words, or vivid vocabulary. Read-alouds foster vocabulary development in an indirect manner by building listening vocabulary and rich language. A read-aloud also helps develop a sense of text structure, models fluent reading, gives students an exposure to literature and vocabulary that they can't read themselves yet. Read-alouds also build students' background knowledge. Beck and McEwen's text talk procedure can be incorporated into read-aloud routines. Text talk is noted to enhance students' text comprehension. There are 6 steps to implement text talk. Step 1 is read the sentence in the story that contains the targeted word. In this sentence, the targeted word is reluctant. The sentence is, Elisa was reluctant to leave the laundromat without corduroy. Step 2, ask children to repeat the word. Say the word reluctant with me. Step 3, explain the meaning of the word. Reluctant means you are not sure you want to do something. Step 4, provide examples other than those used in the story. Someone might be reluctant to ride a roller coaster because it looks scary. Step 5. Children provide their own examples. Tell about something you would be reluctant to do. You can start by saying, I would be reluctant to blank. Step 6. Children say the word again. What's the word that we've been talking about? Reluctant. An explicit manner of building vocabulary includes actions like teaching words before reading, teaching the use of tools that promote independent word learning, and using instructional activities that lead to word ownership. You can define the word and relate it to other words or terms. Which word should we teach explicitly? Beck and McEwen offer a 3-tier category system for leveling types of words. Level 1 is everyday words. These are basic words that rarely require instruction. Examples include clock, baby, happy, walk. Level 2 is extended words. These are high-frequency words for mature language users. Examples include ridiculous, fortunate, grateful, level. And level 3 is expert words. These are words that are used infrequently and are often designated to a specific subject or content area. Examples include stethoscope and barometer. In addition to teaching words and their nuanced shades of meaning, we should also explicitly teach word learning strategies. Examples include how to use dictionaries and reference aids. This can include online dictionaries or online tools like the Corpus Linguistics. How to use information about word parts to figure out the meanings of words. This is structural analysis or morphological analysis. And how to use context clues to determine meanings. To build word knowledge, teachers can make use of a variety of tools. For example, a word web or semantic map allows students to record information about the word, examples, non-examples, and its relationship to other words or concepts. Another word developing mechanism is to have students complete or even write analogies. For example, sun is to day as moon is to night. Calf is to cow as duckling is to duck. You can develop these by providing multiple choices or leave the last space blank for students to supply the correct targeted vocabulary word. The Frayer model is a concise tool for capturing a word, definition, example, non-example, and visual or non-linguistic representation. In a multimedia format, this might include a video. Potentially in a digital format, this could be a meme that reflects the meaning of the target word. The bottom line takeaway here is that vocabulary instruction happens directly and indirectly. We need to be sure to provide environments and structure opportunities for students to practice using targeted vocabulary in both spoken language as well as in writing. End the presentation with 10 recommendations for building robust vocabulary for emergent bilingual students. Number 1, create an environment where students are exposed to rich language. Number 2, use teacher read-alouds and include writing activities that encourage and model the use of new words. 3, contextual word teaching is more effective than non-contextual word teaching. This means use gestures, objects, proximity clues, visual aids to support word teaching. Explicitly teach Tier 1 words. These are used often. Many have multiple meanings. It's hard to infer the meaning of high-frequency words from context, and often idioms are included. Teach simple cognates, words that sound and look alike across languages. Also teach false cognates. Use visuals to introduce a new concept. Have students create their own visual representation. 7, provide a variety of activities to practice new vocabulary. These can be activities or games like vocabulary bingo, vocabulary tic-tac-toe, using Kahoots to develop quizzes, role-playing or acting out words. Number 8, introduce the most essential vocabulary before beginning a new chapter or unit. 9, structure opportunities for small group or peer-to-peer interaction. And 10, teach words that have connections to other words and concepts, such as between, among, by, combine, and estimate.